My mornings as Pinewood County's police chief were sacred. 8 years in, I thrived on routine. 5:30 a.m. wake up, 3-mile run, shower, then coffee on my porch with the news by 7 o'clock. Neighbors knew this, so when a knock rattled my gate at 7:15 on a Saturday, I froze, coffee mug in hand. A young white guy, about 20, stood there, paintbrush and bucket in hand. His designer casual clothes screamed money, blonde hair swept into a trendy mess, and a smirk that set me on edge. "Can I help you?" I called, setting my tablet down. He pushed through my gate uninvited, swaggering up. "I'm helping you," he said with a smug chuckle. "Dad says our fence needs painting. I've got plans, so you can do it." He nodded at the supplies. "I'm James Carter, 53, black, and not easily rattled after 30 years in law enforcement. But this kid's nerve was something else. I had the wooden fence dividing my property from the new neighbors, the Harrisons, who'd moved in a month ago. I'd met Tom Harrison, a solid construction worker, but not the son. "Misunderstanding," I said calmly. "I'm James. This is my house. That's my fence." His smirk widened. "I'm Logan Harrison. Dad owns next door, so half that fence is ours. Since you're just sitting here, you can paint it." The jab, assuming a black man on his porch had no better plans, stung. Patience, honed by decades of ignorance, kept me steady. "Logan, that's not how property lines work, and I'm heading to work soon." He scoffed, eyeing my t-shirt and sweats. "Work on a Saturday?" At 6 feet 2 inches, my runner's build loomed as I stood. "Yes, work." His tone shifted, but the smirk stayed. "Look, I've got a party, and Dad'll flip if this isn't done. I'll pay you $2. He tossed 2 crumpled dollar bills. I laughed, no humor in it. "You want me to paint for hours in this heat for $2? His eyes hardened. "It's not free, man. You people always want extra cash, right?" "You people," I echoed, voice low. "Yeah, you know," he said, dropping the bucket on my lawn. "Do it. I'll check later." Before I could respond, he flicked paint across my shirt and pants with the brush. "Oops," he sneered. "Change anyway. Might as well paint." Shock hit, 30 years facing criminals, and this kid's done me. A roar erupted from next door. "Logan Thomas Harrison, what the hell are you doing?" Tom stormed over, fury etched on his weathered face. Stocky, with calloused hands, he radiated honest labor. "Dad, I was just—" Logan started. "I heard everything." Tom cut in, turning to me, remorse in his eyes. "Mr. Carter, I'm so sorry." I nodded, paint dripping. "James, please. This'll be tough to clean." Tom spun on Logan. "Wallet now." Logan balked. "No way."
"Now."
Tom barked. Logan handed over a sleek wallet. Tom pulled out $200 and offered it. "For your clothes and trouble." I waved it off. "Not necessary, but I want an apology." Logan sulked, arms crossed. "Whatever." "That's not an apology," Tom snapped. "Show respect. Do you know who this is?" Logan shrugged. "Some neighbor." Tom gripped his shoulder. "This is Chief James Carter, Pinewood County Police. You just assaulted the top cop in our county." Logan paled, swagger gone. "Police chief." I crossed my arms. Didn't mention it, because it shouldn't matter. No one deserves that treatment. Tom nodded. "Apologize properly." Logan met my eyes, fear flickering. "I'm sorry, sir, for what I said, and the paint. It was disrespectful and wrong." I nodded, not fully accepting. "That's assault and property damage. You could be in cuffs." His eyes widened. "Are you arresting me?" I shook my head. "No, but understand the gravity." Tom tightened his grip.
"He will."
"Logan, you're painting both sides of that fence today, then doing Chief Carter's yard work every weekend for a month. No parties, phone, or car." Logan's but Dad died under Tom's glare. "I'm impressed," I said. "Too many parents excuse this." Tom sighed. "We didn't raise him this way." I checked my watch, 7:30. "I need to change for work." Tom nodded. "Logan will start this afternoon." Quietly, I asked Tom to stay. Where's this coming from? You mentioned your wife's Facebook groups. Tom ran a hand through graying hair. Clara's not bad, but since moving from Westfield, she struggled. She joined these safety groups online, gossip pits for biases. She makes comments about property values, changing neighborhoods. I've challenged her, but she calls it realism. I frowned. And Logan? College changed him. Rich kids, big egos. He's picked up their attitudes. I nodded. Your response was solid, but I need to know this won't repeat.
Tom met my eyes.
It won't. I'd like you and your family for dinner once Logan proves himself. Clara needs to meet you as the leader you are. Surprised, I said, I'll consider it, but Logan's actions come first. Inside, my wife, Denise, 50, radiant with silver-streaked braids, gasped at my paint-splattered clothes. What happened? As I changed into my uniform, I recounted the clash. Denise, a principal, approved Tom's consequences but worried. Too forgiving, James. I smiled. Strategic. He needs learning, not cuffs. Our daughter, Nia, 16, quipped, make him read James Baldwin while he works. Smart, I chuckled, heading to the station. There, I reviewed cases, but Logan lingered in my mind. I'd faced racism my whole career, stopped as a detective, sidelined as chief, but this backyard boldness was jarring. At 5:30 p.m., I returned to find Logan painting under Tom's watch, dressed in jeans and a tee. My uniform's gold insignia hit him hard. His eyes widened. Tom approached. He's been at it an hour. The fence gleamed, strokes careful. Logan, I said, how's it going? Fine, sir, he mumbled, eyes down. Sorry again. Actions matter more, I said. Looks good. Tom offered more tasks, mowing, trimming. Logan added, anything specific today? Weed the garden beds, I said. Denise's plants are precious. Inside, Denise cooked jerk chicken, smirking at Logan's gardening struggle. Clueless, she said. He'll learn, I replied. One kid won't fix the world, she warned, but it might shift one mind. I gave Logan water, showing him mint versus weeds. Why no arrest, he asked. Would jail teach what this does? He shrugged. It'd scare me. Understanding trumps fear, I said. Your mom's city people talk, limited view. Policing isn't just arrests, it's systemic. He blinked. Laws not equal? Not always. Your clean record? You'd get probation. Others? Jail, no lawyer. Privilege is that gap. He nodded, weeding carefully. Why a cop? Wanted to be a lawyer, but a kind officer changed me. Showed policing could serve all. By 6 o'clock, Logan cleared 2 beds, sweating but precise. Tom approved. On impulse, I invited them for dinner. A peace offering, I said. Denise's chicken scented the air as Nia set the table, eyeing Logan. You threw paint on Dad, she said. Logan flushed. I'm sorry. Denise, reserved, welcomed them. Tom's wife, Clara, arrived in prim designer wear, shocked I was chief. At dinner, Clara's safety fears and affirmative action jabs sparked tension. Nia, aiming for Spellman, clapped back. Black students can't be mediocre for equal shots. Clara doubled down. Logan cut in, admitting his college admission leaned on connections, not merit. Privilege, he said, stunning Clara. She snapped. You're indoctrinating my son. I clarified. We talked while he worked off his assault.
Tom backed me.
Clara stormed out. Logan stayed, apologizing. I assumed based on race. I'm learning. After they left, Nia asked, is Logan really changing? He's starting, I said. It's a spark. Denise hugged me. Optimist. Sunday, Logan arrived at 7:30, tackling the last bed. Over coffee, he shared. Dad told Mom to face her biases or their marriage is done. She's trying. She invited you for dinner. I smiled. That's something. He ditched a racist friend and impressed a girl with honesty. As he weeded, I sipped coffee, hopeful. One fence, one garden, one talk at a time, change began, proof that even a racist spark could ignite growth in Pinewood County.